This is Miss T with Miss T's T-shirt calculator. In this video, we're going to go over step 2. Now, step 2 of setting up your calculator is probably one of the most important, if not the most important part of setting up the calculator. And this may take you a minute, but go ahead and do it because it's going to save you a lot of time and you're not going to have any headaches. So let's go into setting up your screen printing costs below. This column, you would enter the number of inks you want to charge for your primary print location. The primary print location is normally the print location that has the most colors of ink. So it's not always the front of the t-shirt, folks. It may be the back of the shirt. If the front of the shirt has one color and the back of your shirts have two colors, you may want to set that up a little bit different and put your primary location as the back. But however it would be whatever place you have the most colors. And the reason that is, some people charge one price for the front color and then a lower price for the back color. In my shop, we actually charge the same price for front and back printing. So here you would add in the print costs for your secondary print locations. And then we've got, if you wanted to add an area for sleeves. Now, we charge more for sleeves than we do for printing just a regular one color print location. We're about 50 cents more. And that's just basically sleeves are a little bit harder to print. Pocket prints, if they're actually on a pocket t-shirt, you know, those can be a headache. You got to get your alignment together. However, whichever way you charge, you want to go in and you want to enter that number here for however much you charge per print location. Now, one thing that you have to remember is that normally, you know, we all give discount rates on a sliding scale according to the order to the quantity. So if you order 100 shirts, you're going to pay a per piece price. Your per piece price is going to be cheaper than if you only ordered 24 shirts. So let's go in and let's talk about discount rates. Now here in this little area, I've got a little tip. And it just says discount rates given on a sliding scale according to the quantity ordered. The more a customer buys, the greater the discount rate. If you don't want to give discounts, then fine. Just change this category here to all zeros and you wouldn't give a discount rate. Now, the discount rate that we're talking about is just on printing. We're not talking about a discount rate on t-shirts or anything else, just on the printing costs. Let's use an example. You have a customer that wants to buy 100 shirts with a one color print job on only one side. So what we're going to do in this example, we're going to look to our left in our primary location. We're going to use the figures that are already set in the calculator. So we've got $2 a print. And that customer wants to buy 100 shirts. Now look over into the quantity column and find 100 shirts. At 100 shirts, your discount rate would be 80%. Now, normally, without a discount rate, you would just multiply $2 times 100, which would give you $200 for the printing cost. By default, the calculator is set to give you a discount rate of 20%. But in order for you to get the right figures put into the calculator, you're not going to put in 20%, the amount of the discount. You're going to put in the amount that the customer will pay. So the customer is going to pay 80% of the normal price. You get it? So instead of putting in 0.20 here, you would put 0.80. And in this area, you've got to put in decimal points. So what I did is I just kind of went over to the side and kind of gave you some little pointers over here in the orange. Now, in my shop, I have a 24 piece minimum, but this calculator here is actually set up right now for 36 pieces. To be able to understand percentages and discount rates, you have to kind of understand percentages and markup. In retail, when we're talking about a markup of 200%, let's say we've got a garment that's $10. A 200% markup on a $10 garment is going to cost us $20. Now, if we want to do a 100% markup, 100% markup is only $10. So let's just say 10 plus 100% and just show you. That's $10. So at 36 pieces, according to this calculator, there's no discount rate. That's just a regular rate that you would pay. And then you would start from that number. So start at whatever number, whatever quantity your minimum is. If it's 24 pieces or if it's 50 pieces, that's where your 100% markup would be, which would mean you would not mark the shirts up or down. Now, if you order less than 20, with this calculator, if you order less than 36 pieces, you're going to get a markup. Yeah. So you see, when you've got people coming into your shop and they only want one shirt, of course, nobody's going to want to screen print one shirt. But if you did, you know, you could do a 400% markup. So for that one shirt, if that one shirt is $10, it would be $40. That may make it worth your while. At least it would pay for your screen fees. Now, most of the time it'll go ahead and run that customer on out the door, which is kind of maybe what you want and maybe not when you're just getting started. A better example would be 12 pieces. If you did a 200% markup on 12 pieces, this calculator is set to do 150% markup. So instead of the shirt being $10 a shirt, it would be $15 a shirt. So just remember, when you're doing markups, you're going to charge not the actual discount, 20% discount, but the amount that you're going to pay once you've gotten the discount. So if it's $100 and it's a 20% discount, you're going to put in the 80% in this area. And I hope you guys understood that. Now I'm going to show you where it really takes effect. Going to be over here when we go into the calculator. So now we've got, and we're just going to do a customer supplied garment so that you can see the price without, you know, adding any garments. Let's say if we did 70, well, let's do 24 pieces. So we've got 24 pieces a customer wants to have printed, and they're going to just supply their own shirts. So at 24 pieces with a one color design. Now we've opened this up so you could see what you're charging. You would be charging $2 per print, and that would come out to $48. But because the customer is ordering less than our minimum, they're going to pay 125%. So you're going to get a 125% markup. So you're going to pay $60 versus paying the $48. So that's how that works. Let's go back in and do one more. Let's do 100 shirts. So at 100 pieces, remember I told you that would be $2 a shirt. So here's the $2 for one location. Now there's a discount rate that's applied here. and that discount rate is 20%, but you're going to put that in as the customer is still paying 80% of the normal printing cost. So they're going to pay that, okay? That's how we do the discount rates. And if you just play with this, you'll notice that the screen fees will change and the rates will change. But that's pretty much how you do discounts. Now there's also one other place, I believe, in the calculator where we set up discounts. And that would be here in the digital printing area. Now for digital prints, we did that a little bit different. We still went in and put in the number of prints. This example is for heat transfers. So if you order one heat transfer, it's $12. If you order 12, you get a discount. And your discount price, you see that doesn't say discount rate anymore, folks. It says discount price. So your price, this is the price that the customer would actually pay. And that's the price that's going to come up in the calculator once you start adding. So just remember that even though we put $12 here for a light colored garment, and that's if you buy one. If you buy 12, then the price is going to drop to $10 per shirt. Now let's just go in and show you guys that. Let's go here and let's just put in 10 of those prints. You see, now we've got 10 prints at $12 a shirt. Okay, now let's see if we put in 12 prints, what happens? Okay, did we not add in the discount rate? Let's see. Let's go 24 prints. Okay, at 24 prints, let's see, at 12 prints, how much are we paying? $10 a shirt. Okay, 12 times 10 would be $120. So as we go in, we would go in and we would get that discount rate here. Now, if we only added one, we would be paying $12. Let's say if we added 36 of those prints, we would just divide 36 by 288 by 36, and that would give us our total, and we would get our per piece price. So let's go 288, and let's find the divisions. Divided by 36, and I hope that's the division symbol there. Okay, so we've got $8 a shirt. Now let's go back and check that in the calculator and see at 36 prints on what we would be paying. 36 prints, okay, that would be 24 to, so that would put us between 24 and 49 prints. We would pay $8 a shirt. That's a good thing that we did that, because that's something else that I need to let you guys know. So even though you don't see the number 10 here, if you get 10 prints, anything less than 12, you're going to still pay $12. And same thing, if you're ordering 23 prints, you're going to pay $10. You know, so it's 12 to 23, 24 to 49, and so on and so forth. Same thing over here for dark garments. So just kind of keep in mind, you know, discount rates and everything when you're setting up your calculator. And this will make things nice and easy for you guys. Okay. Now, when we're setting up names and numbers, we did not put in a discount rate for that, because normally that's individual names and numbers. What you could do is say, okay, there's a $10 minimum. We cut our names and numbers in-house and we use vinyl. We would do a minimum of $10 if a customer, even if you just walked in the door and you just wanted one number. So we don't want you guys to be wasting vinyl or anything like that. So set your minimums up and you can just add that in the calculator where it says other if someone wants to come in. But we don't have a problem. Actually, we charge $5 per name in my shop and $2 per digit. So if you wanted the number 10, would be $4. Now that's for an 8-inch up to an 8-inch number. You know, some people come in, they only want a 4-inch number. Well, you know, it's still $4. It's not much money. But thank you guys for watching my videos, and I hope that you subscribe, and we really, really hope that you love the calculator. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you on the next video.